Hi, my Friday night movie this week was Battle of Britain, the 1969 World War II epic about the summer of 1940 and the air battle that the Royal Air Force fought against Hitler's Luftwaffe. Um, it's, it's not a particularly good film. I was attracted by the fact that these huge war epics are often very engaging. They have a huge stellar cast, as this one does. Very strong director, as this one does in Guy Hamilton, who's better known for his James Bond films, and the degree of spectacle. This has a huge spectacle. There's planes, there's explosions, there's Bond streets, there's vignettes of all kinds of World War II goings on. There's even a scene of Hitler. But in trying to condense the massive story of that 3 month period into a single 2 hour film, or a little over 2 hours, it fails to actually find any real focus. There's nothing for it to latch onto at the center. So we have a variety of um, characters. We have the Air Vice Marshal, I think, played by Laurence Olivier. He's in it. I think that's the character he plays. We have Michael Caine, Robert Shaw, Edward Fox, Ian McShane. Galaxy of stars. But none of them really have much to do. Fox's character has something to do in one scene, but I think the version that I watched was slightly edited because we don't get to see him ramming a German bomber so that it doesn't crash into Buckingham Palace. Instead, he parachutes and lands in someone's greenhouse. Michael Caine gets nothing to do. Shaw gets to order a couple of people around in an early scene. There's no whole to it. There's no structure. So as a result, we get a lot of planes, a lot of explosions. Kenneth More is in there as well. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of incident. But given that it was the event that turned the tide of the war against Germany, there's so little engagement with what's happening. One critic at the time compared it unfavorably to The Longest Day. It's another all-star World War II epic, this time about the D-Day landings. And that has structure and focus because it's set entirely on 6th of June 1944. It's entirely about the day of the landings and the story of various characters as they progress across northern France on that day. It's in the air, it's on the ground, it's in London, it's in the airfields. There's got scenes in Berlin. We have thousands of characters. There's no focus. There's no structure, and as a result, it's kind of boring and fuzzy, and the ending has no punch. Where the Luftwaffe calls off its ongoing attacking against the south of England, it doesn't have any impact. Um, so as a result, I mean, I'm sure there is a great story to be told about the whole of the Battle of Britain. I'm sure there have been many fine works of non-fiction literature and probably TV series or documentaries made about this crucial event in world history. But this is not one of them.